myself for taking that away from you, and I know there's nothing I can say or do that will fix what I broke.
A routine morning, a job she loved, a mother returning to work. Then, in the blink of an eye, she was ambushed, shot, and stabbed in broad daylight. This is the story of Alyssa Burkett. On the morning of the 2nd of October, 2020, 24-year-old Alyssa Ann Burkett pulled into the parking lot of the Green Tree Apartments in Carrollton, Texas, where she worked as an assistant property manager. She was a devoted mother to her 1-year-old daughter, Willow, and had just recently won custody in a bitter dispute with her child's father. But what should have been a normal workday turned into a deadly ambush. Alyssa and her ex-boyfriend, Andrew Beard, had been locked in a painful custody battle over their daughter. Burkett had told friends and family she believed Beard was tracking her movements and was afraid for her safety. Authorities later found GPS tracking devices placed on her car, evidence that someone had been stalking her. She wasn't just unsettled, she was scared. But nothing could fully prepare her for what happened next. Just after Alyssa parked her car and stepped toward the office, a black SUV pulled up beside her. A man dressed in dark clothing, later identified as Beard, exited the vehicle. He was in disguise. Investigators found dark makeup and a fake beard he had bought before the attack, a deliberate attempt to fool witnesses. The man approached Alyssa's car and shot her with a shotgun. Believing she was dead, he began walking back to the SUV, but she wasn't finished. Bleeding but conscious, Alyssa staggered out of the car and tried to reach help. Instead, the attacker chased her down and stabbed her repeatedly, ultimately killing her in the parking lot. Police quickly uncovered evidence of planning behind the attack. GPS trackers matched devices found earlier under her car. The black SUV used in the ambush was found abandoned nearby, with blood and the discarded fake Beard inside. Beard turned himself in days later. He admitted to stalking Alyssa and was charged with murder.
I'm so sorry for my despicable and downright evil actions. Alyssa was an inspiring young woman. She deserves so much more from life. Forgive myself for taking that away from you, and I know there's nothing I can say or do that will fix what I broke.
But investigators soon learned this was not the act of one man alone. Evidence showed Beard's fiancée, Holly Elkins, had played a role encouraging the plot and helping to track and harass Alyssa. In federal court, Beard pleaded guilty to cyberstalking and using a deadly weapon resulting in death. He was sentenced to 43 years in prison. Holly Elkins was convicted of conspiracy and stalking charges and received 2 consecutive life sentences for her role in orchestrating the murder. Alyssa's life was stolen in broad daylight, not by a stranger, but by someone she once trusted. Her daughter Willow was with her father that morning, safe, but forever changed by what happened. This wasn't just an ambush, it was the end of a life, and the beginning of a tragic legacy.